Back everyone, thanks for sticking with us here on the CW. We are starting off the morning with a very important topic, and that is blood donation. CBS 8 teaming up with the San Diego Blood Bank to help save many of those lives across San Diego County, and we're doing so at Palomar Medical Center. We want to bring in from the San Diego Blood Bank, Claudine Van Gonka. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you, Evan.
We were saying that this could be your first time here in our studio, right?
It is live, and I love it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Reason we have you is because CBS 8, along with the Blood Bank, is going to be hosting this blood drive. You were just telling me about what an important time this comes at, too. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so the blood drive is tomorrow. It's from 8 to 1 at Palomar Medical Center in Escondido. It's on Citricado Parkway. And people who show up are not only going to be saving lives, but they'll be getting a special prize, a limited edition Marvel Thor t-shirt.
So, I mean, the reason why, of course, this is, and we have some of the information there on your screen that you just mentioned, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The reason why this comes at such a crucial time is, like you were saying, blood donations go down typically in those summer months, right?
Yes, we're very proud and happy to have this drive right now. Summer is such a hard time to collect blood. People are on vacation, they're traveling. High schools and colleges are not hosting their normal blood drives because they're on summer break, and people are just not thinking about donating blood in summer. So this is really a great time, and we really encourage people to come out.
I remember all the way going back to high school, donating blood. I did it, I will say, in high school, it was to get out of class. They were always like, oh, you can miss, this test or whatever, take it tomorrow if you go donate blood. And I was like, great. But it was also a good opportunity to kind of get me exposed to what the blood donation process looked like. Felt like it was a really good way to bring younger people into the blood donation community, 16 years old or so, already getting into those regular donations.
That's so great. And regular blood donation is what's so important. We always say it's the blood already on the shelves that's been collected and tested and processed. That's the stuff that saves the lives. We're asking people to donate regularly. Don't wait till there's an emergency.
And you actually have a program on hand for people who are repeat donors, right? Who come in regularly to donate.
We do. It's called our Guardian Circle program. And if you pledge to donate blood within 8 weeks of your eligibility, you are eligible for things like random raffles. We do surprise and delights. We might just show up at your next donation with a gift. There's all kinds of t-shirts, monthly prizes. So it's a really good program, and it keeps you regular, and it keeps those shelves full.
I can attest to that. I will say I regularly indulge in the Chipotle gift cards that are sent out. Those are just a few of the perks. And one thing that I also want to mention is a lot of people talk about how they have the opportunity to donate blood and to have it paid for, right, through private companies. You guys don't pay, but the blood is also used differently in those processes. So touch on where the blood that people donate at the San Diego Blood Bank, where that blood goes.
Yes, to address what you said about people getting paid for their donations, there are plasma centers that do pay for plasma, but that blood product is not used for transfusion. That's for other purposes. At the San Diego Blood Bank, when you donate your blood or your platelets or your plasma, it goes for transfusion into patients that need it to survive.
I mean, these are trauma patients, these are cancer patients, right, receiving blood transfusions. So it's people in our community that need that.
And it's not just those one-time trauma victims. I mean, there are people that use blood on a regular basis. We have a young girl that we work with, her name is Ella, and she gets blood transfusions every 3 weeks, and she will have to for the rest of her life because she has a rare form of anemia.
And it's a quick process. You go in, 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour. How often can people donate?
Sure, well, you can donate whole blood, which is what people think of when they want to just donate blood. That's whole blood. You can do that every 8 weeks. You can donate platelets, which are a component of blood that's often used in chemotherapy for cancer patients. You can do that every 2 weeks. And
I was telling you earlier about how for the first time I did those double red cells. It's a little bit of a daunting process. Some people say, oh, I don't like the needle. I don't, want to see blood. But at the blood bank, regardless of the center that you're going to, you really can avoid all of that. They cover everything up. You don't have to look. It's a really simple process if you're willing to.
It really is. The longest part of the whole process is really just filling out paperwork and answering a questionnaire. And then people say the finger prick is worse than anything else.
Exactly.
And if you don't look, I mean, we have wonderful staff that are very skilled. And when you think about it, one blood donation could save up to 3 lives. So it's really worth it.
And that beautiful new center at Liberty Station is very, very nice. nice.
We also have a new center in Chula Vista that we just opened up as well. So we have 8 everywhere from Chula Vista to Vista.
For tomorrow, remind us of the time and the location that you'll be helping people out.
Sure, it's tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Palomar Medical Center. It's 2125 Citricato Parkway in Escondido.
Now, we've talked about some incentives, but I know a lot of people have been looking to get their hands maybe on a limited edition t-shirt that you guys have. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so we worked with Marvel to get a special limited edition Thor t-shirt that we were giving away at Comic-Con, and we are continuing to give away while supplies last.
It's pretty cool. You got that Thor logo on it. These were from Comic-Con. You guys were collecting blood there at Comic-Con, right?
We did. We had a 5-day blood drive at Comic-Con, and we gave donors the t-shirts, and we collected hundreds and hundreds of pints.
What's the process moving forward? I mean, you guys are obviously continuing to expand, to grow, opening, 2 new centers in just the last couple years? So,
yes.
What's in the future for San Diego Blood Bank?
Well, we're expanding into Southern California, which we have been. We operate as Southern California Blood Bank anywhere north of Murrieta up into Los Angeles, and we just opened a center up there as well. So we're your local, blood bank, and we're also helping with regional needs.
All right, perfect. Claudine, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Very important topic. Again, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., right?
Yes.
Okay, at Palomar Medical Center. You can head to our website, cbs8.com, for more on all the information. Do you need to register in advance, or can you show up in person?
We suggest that you make an appointment. It makes everything easier, but walk-ins are always welcome.
All